Vibes balling. Thank you for vibing with me. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful day? I just gotta get this off my chest. It's gonna be a short live. It should not be, I'm gonna repeat this, y'all. It should not be Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. It should be Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach Jr. That's what the fight should be. That's what the fight should be. And to be honest with you, I'm a big boxing fan. I'm gonna start covering boxing on this channel. I'm a big boxing fan. I plan on going live for some of the boxing matches this upcoming for the big fights, man. But at the end of the day, like when I seen that Jake Paul and Tank Davis are going to fight, I'm gonna be honest. As a boxing fan, I really feel some type of way, man. I'm not saying for you not to get your money. I'm not a hater. Go get your bread. But you want to be one of the greatest boxers of all time, Tank, right? I'm thinking that's what you want to be. You're a champion, and you're going against a dude that just started boxing. He hasn't been boxing his whole life like you and put in the work like you did. He's the weight classes are totally different. This is like my bull Ryan Garcia, or was it Shakir Stevenson said, this is like WWE, man. This is not what it should be. You pretty, in my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, everybody's in the chat, make sure you double tap, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you vibing with me. If you vibing with what I'm saying, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. In my opinion, Tank Davis lost to Jake Paul. I mean, not Jake Paul. Tank Davis lost to Roach. In my opinion, right? I think it was a close fight, but I give it to Roach, man. And I just feel like he landed more punches, which he did. He landed more power punches, which he did. And what I don't understand is, and shout out to Round's Opinion, salute to you, my brother, salute to you. Thank you for vibing with me. He landed more punches when they fought. Now it has me thinking, is Tank Davis just going to get this last payday and be done with boxing? Okay, so be it. But you can never be mentioned with the all-time greats of your weight class, bro. You're not going to be mentioned with the all-time greats in your weight class. If you are scared of Roach and you just want to fight Jake Paul, a guy that just started boxing a few years ago, Tank, you are a champion, bro. And there was a debate when you went against Roach. A champion, why would you go into the next boxing match when there's still a debate on your last match? Your last match is a debatable. Some Tank fans are going to say, oh, well, he won. He has to knock him out to be the champion. No, he got him with points, bro. He landed more punch. I'm talking about Roach versus Tank Davis. There should be a rematch. There should be a fight part 2 between the two. It should not be a Jake Paul. It should not be a Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. Yes, I'm going to watch it. It's entertaining. But it's a knock against boxing. And then it's like, if you rematch against Roach, say you beat him, right? Say you knock him out. Listen, that's a beautiful thing, right? And then after that, go against Shakir Stevenson. Beat Shakir Stevenson. And then if you want to fight Jake Paul, that's a different conversation that we can definitely have. But since you kind of like going by, like you just bypassing the dude that you possibly lost to in a decision, you really lost to him, in my opinion. It's like, I don't like it, man. Are you walking to Popeyes or KFC? I'm walking to neither one, my brother. But shout out to you. Hello, I'm from Congo, visitor, visa, what the, job, Florida, or Rich, I don't know what you, hey, listen, bro, you on the wrong channel, bro. I don't know what you got going on, brother, man. Javante is quitting. Yes, I feel like he's just trying to get one more big payday, fight Jake Paul, and then retire. But he can never be mentioned into, like, when it comes to the great boxers no more. Pound for pound. Nope. Because you didn't want that smoke with Roach. You didn't want that smoke with Shakir Stevenson. Shakir Stevenson wants to box him so bad. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I got Shakir Stevenson beating him. I got Shakir Stevenson beating Tank Davis, y'all. Just my opinion, bro. Mike is money grab. He will make more money, bro. And believe me, Tank has no fear at all. Hey, listen, I understand what you're saying, bro. I understand it's a money grab. But like, you don't have no type of pride, bro. Like when it comes to boxing, like the sport of boxing, they're gonna have to figure out something and pay these boxers more, because some of these fights is straight up WWE. WWE, bro. You're going against someone that just started boxing, bro. Yes, it's a money grab, but like, boxing was never this back in the day. I can't imagine. Look, if I lived back in the day with Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, they would never do nothing like this, bro. This is crazy, bro. You a champion going against someone that shouldn't even be in the same ring with you. You know how much of a clown show boxing is starting to be? Think about it like this. First and foremost, they don't give you the fight that you want to see all like that. The best fight so far is going to be a Canelo versus Crawford. That's the one fight that I'm looking forward to. Other than that, bro, there's no fights, bro. There's no fights. Now think about it. Wow, that's a deep hole. I'm trying to think, is that a groundhog hole? It's a deep hole right there. But it's like, it's just a clown show, bro. Like, boxing's gonna have to figure out something. And then know it's such a clown show when you had Mike Tyson, 50-year-old Mike. How old is Mike Tyson? 60, 50? I don't know what he is. When you had Mike Tyson, he fought Jake Paul as well. It's like, why are we doing this to our all-time great boxer? He's debatably the greatest boxer of all time. Some people got him as the greatest. Some people even got him above Muhammad Ali. I don't got him above Muhammad Ali. But some people got Mike Tyson as the greatest boxer of all time, bro. And you had this man fight a 20-year-old or whatever how old Jake Paul is, fighting a 50-year-old champion. He shouldn't be in the same ring, but I understand it's a money grab. But it's starting to become fake. It's starting to become WWE, WWF back in the day. And I'm not liking it, man. Shout out to Christopher on the building. Yo, it's for the money, bro. Mike Tyson wanted the money. Yeah, I know. I understand. Mike Tyson wanted the money. Okay. But this is why they need... I'd rather for Mike Tyson to fight another all-time great old boxer that's 50 years old. I don't want him fighting Jake Paul, man. Like, this is getting out of hand. Jake Paul has no business. He doesn't even deserve to have the right to even box these type of dudes, bro. Let's keep it real. Respectfully. He doesn't even need to be in the same ring with some of these all-time great boxers. He didn't earn the right to box Tank Davis. Let's really think about it. The boxers that even get a chance to box Tank Davis, they've been working their whole entire life being a boxer and putting all this work in, but Jake Paul, out of nowhere, can jump in front of you because of the money, right? Pay these dudes more money. This is a clown show, bro. Some of these boxers work their whole life to get in the ring with a champion and take their title, and they can't even get in the ring with him because he's taking his WWE boxing match. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Oh, it's a beautiful day, brother. It's honestly like it's no even no breeze anymore. It's just perfect weather, bro. Perfect weather out here. But yeah, I do feel some type of way being a boxing fan, man. I'm not a boxing purist, but I'll tell you one thing. I feel some type of way, and I don't even... Listen, I'm starting to get right back into boxing like I used to, but it's just like, this is disrespectful to boxing. Boxing's going to have to figure a way to pay these dudes, and they're going to have to put in their contracts where your champions can't just fight random people, bro, just for the money. Like, look, next thing I know, Tank Davis is going to fight who? What's a wrestler name? Brock Lesnar? Like, what are we doing here, bro? What, we going to have Brock Lesnar get in the ring with Tank Davis? What, we going to have Big Show get in the ring with Crawford? Like, what are we going to do, bro? Like, is this going to be a clown show for boxing nowadays? Like, this is not good for boxing. Yeah, I know. Gets more money to fight. That's why I said they got to figure a way to pay these dudes, bro. They got to figure a way to pay these guys so they're not going against dudes that don't have no business going in the ring with them. These dudes did not put in enough work to be in the ring with all-time greats like Mike Tyson, all-time, and maybe potentially Tank Davis if he could get back in the ring and fight Shakir and beat him. If he could fight Devin Haney and beat him. If he could fight Roach again and beat him, he could possibly be an all-time great. But since it seems like he's going for the last big fight, and he's going to call it a day. And I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen, and I have a feeling that it's going to be a done deal, bro. It's a done deal for his career. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But, like, I didn't like that Tyson fight. Mike Tyson had no business fighting that, man. You got Mike Tyson biting his gloves. It just didn't look right, man. Come on, Mike. I know you're trying to get the bag, bro. I know you're trying to get the bag. This is why we got to start telling these dudes, man, to invest their money properly. When you're an all-time great boxer, there should be no reason why you're jumping into these fights like this, bro. Invest your money and let your money work for you. These dudes need to take investment classes, bro. If you become a millionaire, invest your money into things that's going to make you money so you'll always be rich and build that generational wealth. That's the problem with a lot of brothers nowadays, bro. If you have that type of bag, you got to be smart. I know for a fact Mike Tyson made more than $50 million in his career. He had to have. Listen, I don't know for a fact, but if you made that type of money, there's no reason why you should be doing this random fight, bro. Invest your freaking money into stuff that's going to make you money. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's disrespectful to the game, in my opinion. That's disrespectful to the sport of boxing. All the people that came before, even Mike Tyson and all them. Like, it's disrespectful to Muhammad Ali. What do you think Muhammad Ali would think? What do you think a lot of these fighters that passed away would think about the boxing, the condition with what the boxing world is looking like right now? How do you think they would feel? Shout out to A-World in the building. Some type of agreement, trust me. Yeah, it's crazy. It's probably going to be like a close fight until the last round. I don't know. I don't like it, man. A lot of this stuff is just WWE wrestling. I don't like it. No, I'm starting to feel some type of way. I was going to cover boxing on this channel. I don't even know if it's worth covering boxing on this channel at this point. And I mean that in no disrespect. But when you think about the sport of boxing and you got these dudes that are champions, all-time greats potentially, and you're going against a dude that has no business being in the same ring with you just for the money because you didn't invest your money, you're not investing your bread, you're not really trying to build generational wealth. You're just spending it on a whole bunch of jewelry. Like these billionaires, I promise you, a lot of these billionaires out here, they don't walk around with bling bling on their neck. I promise you that. And if they do have something, it's going to be a plain Jane gold necklace. These dudes don't walk around with diamonds on their neck. Like, you don't, listen, I'm trying to tell you. Jay-Z used to do that. If you look at Jay-Z recently, him walking around, like when the paparazzi be taking pictures and videos of him, that man don't got no jewelry on, bro. He's a billionaire. I'm telling you, these billionaires don't care about the jewelry. It's not about looking rich. It's about being rich. It's about being wealthy. Opening multiple businesses. All that stuff about looking rich doesn't mean nothing no more because you know you're rich. Whether you think he's broke or not, he's going to be like, you can think what you want. Mike, great to see you. Oh, good to see you too, bro. Why do you think most older basketball players don't respect the game? And I get what you're saying. Like these dudes need to take a class, man, and invest in. If you make over $100 million, like let me go, for example, one of my favorite basketball players of all time is Adrian Peterson. That man made $100 million in one contract, y'all. And the man was broke. There was rumors that he was broke, y'all. How do you make $100 million and become broke? This is why I'm telling you, the athletes, the entertainers, the actors, they need to take classes in finance, like in finances and investments, and so they can build their generational wealth. Buy things that's going to make you money. Franchising business that's going to make you money. That's why I got a lot of respect for Magic Johnson. I got a lot of respect for Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan, when it comes to their off the court, off the field type deals that they be making, you know? Like, they got a lot of deals, bro. Like, I don't know how many businesses Magic Johnson has. I know he owns movie theaters. I know he owns the Los Angeles, was it the Dodgers? He owns the Dodgers. He's a part owner of the Dodgers. And I think he's a part owner of another team. When it comes to Shaquille O'Neal, he owns multiple Papa John's. I think he owns some wing stops. I think he owns a whole bunch of different franchises, bro. Like, and that's what these dudes need to start doing. But there's no reason why a all-time great in Mike Tyson should be boxing at the age of 50, bro. I don't care how great you was back in the day. You're 50 years old, bro. You're 50 years old boxing someone that's 30 or 20. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? He shouldn't even be in the business. He got to earn that. These dudes got to earn to be in the boxing ring with you. But that's all I had to say, man. I just want to just put that out there in the atmosphere, man. And I just hope that boxing can get better, because it does suck to see Tank Davis fight Jake Paul and before he fights Lamont Roach Jr. That does suck, man. It's definitely boxing is definitely turning out to be WWE part WWE, WWF, WCW. It's starting to become wrestling. It's not real, and it sucks. If you love boxing, it really sucks. The general of my was a billionaire, and you would have never thought it. I found out when I was in storage facility in college. See, that's what I'm saying. Billionaires, and if you a millionaire that got multiple million, you would never know, because they keep. First of all, they don't want people to know that they're rich. That's one. For two, what do I got to prove to everybody that I'm rich for? So that's why I'm just saying, like, when you see Tank Davis with all these jewelry, when you see these rappers, when you see entertainers with all these jewelries that have diamonds in it, first of all, those diamond chains, if you try to resell that to the jeweler, guess what they're going to say? You're going to not get as much back compared to what you spent. Unless it's plain Jane, you're not getting that money back, really, bro. Plain Jane is worth more than jewelry that has diamonds in it. The only reason why the jewelry with diamonds, it almost makes diamonds worthless almost. The only reason why the jewelry with diamonds costs a lot when you first get it is because of the what's it called? Like the maintenance, drilling into the metal and putting the diamonds where they need to go so it looks good. What's the word? It's not called maintenance, but y'all get what I'm saying. That's the only reason why it costs so much money, bro. When you drill in, you're drilling into the gold, and you're losing gold and putting diamond in, which you're going to probably lose that little baby diamond. It's like so stupid to me, bro. It's pointless. What's going on? But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. I'm just like to the point right now where people are just lost when it comes to money. And if Jake Paul, if I can understand why Jake Paul's doing it, man. He already rich. He's just really rich, right? And he's an entertainer. And imagine you could skip the whole line of all the boxers that want to be champions and fight the champion. Imagine that. Imagine that. You didn't even deserve to fight Mike Tyson. You don't deserve to fight Tank. It's crazy work, man. And it's all for money, because these dudes are not making the correct investments. How much money? I'm not trying to count nobody's money, but let's keep it real. How much money do you think Tank Davis made in his career? I'm pretty sure he made a few mil. Has he spent it correctly? Has he spent it correctly? That's the issue. A lot of these entertainers are not spending their money correctly, and then they got to do a stupid expedition fight with Jake Paul that has no boxing. I'm not saying he doesn't have no skill, but he has no business being in the ring with a champion. He has to earn his place to go against a champion. It's crazy, man. He has not worked his way up to go fight the champion. But his name, and what makes it so bad, his name is so big, so it's going to bring more money when it comes to the pay-per-views. But at the end of the day, the boxing has to do something to try to fix this. Has to fix this. And that's why I see Mayweather. I got respect for Mayweather on the boxing ring, not out of the boxing ring, but I got a lot of respect for him because he did it the right way. He did it the right way. Before he fought the expedition fights against people that don't have no business being in the ring with him, he fought everybody that he needed to fight, right? You could debate he didn't fight people in their prime. It is what it is. He still won. He's undefeated, right? But he fought all the boxers before he started fighting these dudes that were like these dudes that shouldn't be in the business. No business being in the ring with this guy. He did it after his career was pretty much over when it came to the boxers in the ring. I would be doing boxing with you, Mike. Just this. Oh yeah, man. I don't know, man. I gotta see what boxing. I gotta see what day is that boxing. Boxing. What day is that fight between Jake Paul and Tank? Listen, I ain't gonna say her cat. I kind of want Jake to knock him out, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, bro. For you to play games like this and you want to fight Jake Paul, hey, listen, wouldn't that be a story? You know how bad that's going to be for boxing? A dude that just started boxing not too long ago knocks out a actual champion. Just imagine the storylines, bro. And there's going to be a thing where people are going to be like, I'll box him next. Like, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy work. But it's embarrassing for Tank to even fight this guy. Joel got paid so much because he was that good. He just don't play. Before they gave him the contract, they were stupid to give him the contract, but he does have the skill. But the unfortunate truth, the man hasn't played. And to be honest with you, he doesn't deserve that contract, to be honest with you. But who am I to say, who am I to really say that? I'm not the one paying the man. It's the billionaires paying him. But I wouldn't have given him that contract. The man's always hurt. I love Joel Embiid as a player, but the man doesn't play. And I'm just being honest. Crawford is the only one that would get my attention. Yo, you know what's crazy, T.Y.? That's why I got a lot of respect for Canelo and Crawford. Like the pure, like these boxers that don't play games. Like, I don't see Crawford doing this. He has too much pride. Like, you don't deserve to be in the ring with me because guess what? I earned my way to get to this spot right here. You just have a big name because you was a YouTuber. You was a popular YouTuber or whatever he did before he started boxing. Jake Paul. Who is Jake Paul? I got to do my research on Jake Paul. But he was a YouTuber or something, and he's famous. So that's what it is. But these boxers work their behinds off to get to where they're at. And for Tank Davis to honestly skip, he's skipping Lamont Roach to fight Jake Paul because of the money, because he might not have the money. You feel me? And it's too risky to lose against Lamont Roach, and then you don't get the biggest bag that you can get because the winner takes most of the bag, right? So he's like, if I guarantee get this money, I'll be Gucci. He probably, I don't know what the contract looking like. He probably getting a good 5 mil, 4 mil for this fight. I don't know what it is. And I always say, get your money, but dang, bro. It is crazy, man. It's crazy work. But if he was to invest his money and listen to finance people that actually know what they're doing, go talk to some of these billionaires and ask them, what are some of the good investments to make money, man? You got the connections. I'm pretty sure these boxers got the connections. Go talk to Floyd Mayweather. Go talk to some of these boxers that got money. I know Canelo got a big bag. I'm pretty sure he's crazy rich. There's some boxers that got money still. De La Hoya. Just go talk to some of these dudes, man, and learn the game on how to manage your money. But for you to fight Jake Paul because you don't got the money, bro, because that's most likely what it is, bro. Tank just got, he needs the money. He needs the money. It's sad, bro. It's a sad story, bro. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off this live stream, but I am disappointed in boxing because they're letting this happen. There's nothing they can really do. But this goes to show you that people need to start managing their money, and boxers gonna have to start paying these dudes more money, especially for these champions. There should be a mandatory $1 million for a boxer, win or lose, if you're a champion, and the winner takes like triple or whatever. Whoever wins takes triple of the loser. But I just feel like there needs to be some more money in boxing so this doesn't happen. But we'll see what happens. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I want to say God bless and be easy. Peace out, y'all.